The room is dim and honest, the shadow kind of clear. I used to fear my feelings, now I let them sit here. You taught my heart of patience, it never learned in crowds. You turned my loudest questions into smaller, gentle vows. I was afraid of stopping because stillness felt like blame. You made it feel like shelter, where I can say my name. Life keeps moving past the window, but I can choose my pace. I can be present in my body, in this quiet place. Time softened at your shoulder when days slow down. I remember I am here and I am whole. When life exhales, I breathe and let the baseline warm my soul, warm my soul. Slow days, slow days, slow days, slow nights. If tomorrow knocks too hard, we stay calm, we stay calm. If yesterday calls us back, we move on. Stay slow with me. There is a sound in every room when no one speaks. I used to feel it fast, so I would not feel weak. You taught me to stay present, to let the air be true, to hear my own heartbeat. And you, I was afraid of stopping because silence felt like judgment. You made it feel like prayer, a small private We won't thrill, stay slow with me. Stay slow with me. There is a kind of sadness that is quiet and clean, like rain on empty pavement, like a soft blue screen. I used to fight that feeling with jokes and little speed. You taught my heart to meet it and let it breathe, so I do not drown in it. I was afraid of stopping because silence felt too wide. You made it feel like ocean, where I can float, not hide. Life is a slow returning to what is true in us, and love is just a handhold when the world is rough. Time lowered its shoulders when days slowed down. I remember what I am without the show. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night move slow. Slow days, soft nights, slow days, soft nights. If tomorrow asks for brightness, we keep dim. If yesterday asks for blame, we swim. Stay slow with me. Slow with me. Stay slow with me. A pulse of peace in the bass keeps my chest in line. I used to chase intensity, now I choose what is kind. You taught my heart to soften without losing its spine. You turn my fear into a rhythm that is mine. I was afraid of stopping because quiet felt like void. Stay slow. Kept talking loudly. We didn't listen. We found each other in small decisions. You rested your forever on my doubt and taught my heart how to calm down. Everything disappeared except your eyes. It's only us tonight. Only breath and light. Only love learning how to survive. It's only us tonight. In the blue, the world can wait. I choose you. Only us. Endings. You built one truth. You made me brave without trying to. You turned my fear into sleep. You taught my heart how to keep. I'd lose the world for this. If tomorrow comes loud, we'll whisper. If it breaks tonight, we'll shimmer. Only us. Only us. Only us. Only us. Only us. Stay. Only us. Stay. Only us. Stay. Only us. gate. Stay slow with me. Stay slow with me. Tea cooling on the table, smells like coming home. I used to chase the louder hours, now I let them roam. You tied my heart to rest, you turned my overthinking into a steadier beat. I was afraid of stopping, because quiet felt like wrong. You made it feel like safety, like the start of a song. Life is made of small returns to what we truly need. So I return to my own breath and let it lead. Time softened in your hand. When days slow down, I find you in the simple that I keep. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night go deep. When days slow down, I find you in the simple that I keep. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night go deep. Slow days, soft nights. If tomorrow asks for speed, we wait. If yesterday asked for closure, we create it. Stay slow. With me. Stay slow. With me. Your arms speak louder than every goodbye. They tell my panic how to lie still. You hold my shaking like it's holy. You calm my chaos, familiar. I've been lost in bright rooms with nobody near. You found me quiet, now I breathe here. This is my favorite place, your chest, where all my broken nights rest. This is my favorite place, tonight where the world feels small. This is my favorite place, to cry without sound, to live without fear, to lie down here with you. I don't fall through. If the world burns, we'll glow slow. If I fade, hold me close. If tomorrow disappears, I'll stay in this moment, pressed into your breath. I count the hours I wasted on words that sounded safe. Your smile was a closed curtain, my hope was silent tape. Life kept asking for courage in small and glamorous ways. You held my shaking center through ordinary days. I stopped chasing big answers and started paying attention to tea cooling on the table, to a breath returning from tension. I miss you like a season, not like a wound to prove. And I keep learning slowly how to move. Your voice changed the clock inside my chest. When they slow down, I remember I am here, not a role, not a race. When life exhales, I breathe and choose the truth I can keep. Slow days, slow nights, hands open, lights low. If tomorrow sells me shortcuts, I won't buy. If yesterday wants my loyalty, I let it pass by. Stay slow. With me. With me. My phone is at 1%, like my patience tonight. I used to need quick answers to keep my chest tight. You taught me to be human, to rest without a plan. stopping because stillness felt empty. You made it feel like shelter, a place that won't tempt me. Life is loud with deadlines, with crowds and neon streets, but love is just two breaths on repeat. Time changed its voice in you, soft and slow. When days slow down, I find peace in the space I used to fear. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night stay near. Slow days, soft nights, new light, deep bass. If tomorrow tries to hurry us, we won't run. If yesterday calls our names, we stay done. Stay slow, stay slow, stay slow. With me. You study me slowly with your mouth, like a language you're figuring out. I feel your questions on my skin before your hands begin. Your lips travel like explorers across forgotten lands. Every place they touch becomes a promise I can't demand. I forget who I was before you knew my face. Your lips learn my shape in the dark. Every place I am falls apart. Your lips learn my shape too well. I'm yours in a way I can't tell. Lower, deeper, deeper under my skin, skin, skin. Slower, closer, closer. Let me begin. You make me feel like a secret nobody else could hold, like something made of velvet wrapped around my soul. Your mouth erases memory, then writes them back in heat. I forget what's ever been. I only feel you. Kiss me like I'm temporary. Leave your breath in my bones. Leave your mouth in my sleep. Make me something you own. Even if I'm weak, your lips learn my shape in the dark. Every place I am falls apart. Your lips learn my shape too well. I'm yours in a way I can't bright sun on the curtains looks like honey on my skin. I used to fear the quiet, now I let it in. You taught my heart to soften without asking for proof. You turned my endless questions into gentler truth. I was afraid of stopping because silence felt like end. You made it feel like opening a place where I can mend. Life does not need a spectacle to be worth the day, so I keep my love simple and stay. Time slowed down to listen. One day slowed down. I remember I am here and I am whole. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night restore my soul. Slow day, slow day, slowest night, slow day, soft nights. If tomorrow tries to pull me fast, I step back. If yesterday tries to keep me small, I break that. Slow day, slow day, slow night, slow day, slow day, slow day, slow day, slow flash, slow day, slow day, slow day, slow days, slow days, slow You weren't real, but you were everything. I built a whole life in my head with your face. I loved you harder than truth. I loved you past reality, past you. I stayed where you never were for years. I loved you past reality. Now I'm here, holding a ghost in my tears. So real. In lies, I kissed the simulation of love, a version of you that only existed in need. You stayed perfect in fiction and rotted in time. Love didn't break, I did. If love is a story, then I misread. If love was a person, it left me for dead. You never lived, but I died. The ocean in my headphones is just a pad of air. I used to drown in memories. Now I float right there. You taught my heart to loosen its grip on what went wrong. You turned my grief to a low wave inside the song. I was afraid of stopping because silence held my tears. You made it feel like safety, where I can face my fears. Life is not a straight confession. It whispers as it goes, and love is not a spotlight. It glows. Time slowed to hear you speak. When they slow down, I remember I can heal without a stage. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night turn the page. Slow days, soft nights. If tomorrow tries to rush the tide, we wait. If yesterday tries to pull me under, I rise, stay slow. With me. We sit across a table, two worlds behind a smile. I used to call it distance, now I call it trial. You taught me not to beg for a half of a touch, to want the truth in daylight, not too much. I was afraid of stopping because silence meant goodbye. You showed me silence can be a clean place to reply. Life is a long corridor with doors we shouldn't force. I choose my peace gently without remorse. Time changed its voice in you, clear and cold. When days slow down, I find me under all the noise I used to wear. When life exhales, I breathe and let the ending be fair. Slow days, soft nights, new for my pride. If yesterday calls my name, I won't decide. Stay slow. The elevator mirrors show a version I outgrew. I used to chase approval, now I choose what is true. You taught my heart to settle without becoming numb. You turned my constant self-defense into calm and taught me not to vanish when I feel overwhelmed. I was afraid of stopping because I hated who I was. You made it feel like learning, not an endless course. Life can be a hard teacher, but it is not cruel. And love is not a warning sign, it is a rule. A quiet, steady practice, a midnight ritual. Time softened at your laugh when days slowed down. I remember I belong inside my skin. When life exhales, I breathe and let the night begin. Slow days, soft nights. If tomorrow tries to measure us, we refuse. If yesterday tries to chain us, we remove. Stay slow. With me. My heart was always running, even when I stood still. I used to call it living, now I call it will. A restless old habit, you taught my heart with me. I used to live in my head like it was safer there. Now I live in my body and meet the air. You taught my heart to soften without losing its spine. You turned my anxious heartbeat into a calmer line. I was afraid of stopping because silence felt like proof. You made it feel like shelter, a steady, simple roof. Life is not a constant climb, it is a wave and rest. So I stop and let it pass, calm in the chest. Time slowed down with your touch. When days slow down, I find you in the rhythm of my breath. When life exhales, I breathe and let go of what I kept. Slow days, slow days, slow days, soft nights. If tomorrow asks for certainty, I choose truth. If yesterday asks for my sorrow, I soothe it. Stay slow with me. softly to you. Every scar whispered your name. I arrived carrying pieces. You called them whole. I didn't get rescued. I got understood. I'm somewhere between love and living. Finally hope, finally breathing without fear of tomorrow. I'm somewhere between love and living, not hiding anymore, not asking life for less. Alive in you. Alive in you. Alive in you. If pain comes back, we sit with it. If joy arrives, we learn to keep it. I live now. Not waiting. Not waiting. Not waiting. Not waiting. Not waiting. You felt like truth in motion in a room full of doubt. I drank you like devotion. I had nothing else inside. Your eyes were made of heaven. Your touch was made of